God measures life not in terms of days or months or weeks or years. God measures life in terms of purpose. God will never judge you on how long you lived. Living long does not guarantee effective life. One of the most depressing men I've ever met is a man named Methuselah. 960 years, and that's all he accomplished. We know nothing about him. The words of Jesus are never well-lived, good and faithful servant. It's not well-known, good and faithful servant. God's going to measure your life based on what he told you to do. So the most important thing in life is to find out what was God's purpose for bringing the sperm and the egg together. Why me, Lord? I want you to write some notes tonight. These are going to transform your thinking, but I want to prepare you to understand that this is wonderful. I want you to write on the top of a page. If you take notes, I want all the children to write notes tonight. I want you to write on top of your page, the power of purpose. Say it with me. Power of purpose. The word the Lord is speaking to the church today is get back to purpose. You are lost, busy but doing nothing, working hard, accomplishing nothing, successful at the wrong things, famous but frustrated, a successful failure. You're losing your neighborhoods. Your children are gone. The homes are shattered. All of our things that we held so dearly are lost. Yet our churches are bigger. Our choirs are bigger. We got more musicians, but less families together. We're busy losing. I was sent here, so sit tight. Shakespeare, a great playwright that we studied under the British, as a British citizen in the English colony, we had to learn everything about English literature. You know, colonies make you talk like them, walk like them, smell like them, eat like them, drink like them, drive like them. That's what colonization is all about, even though you never visit them. Selah. And they taught us about Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare. He had a tremendous anointing for captivating thoughts and concepts and putting them into capsules. And here's one of his quotes. You may want to remember this quote. It goes like this: life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets upon the stage, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. That's Shakespeare. You never read that before, did you? So I'll quote it just for you one more time. He says, life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, full of sound and fury, but signifying nothing. What's Shakespeare saying? He's giving you his summary of life. What he's saying is life is like people making actions and noise and screaming and energy, and then in the end, it's worth nothing. Well, Shakespeare was not the original for that idea. Turn with me to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. This guy wrote it before Shakespeare. Everybody say purpose. Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. Oh, I'm so glad the children are here tonight. The manual on life says, verse 2, meaningless, meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What a way to open a book. Are you reading what I'm reading? I still hear leaves turning. You can't find Ecclesiastes. It's in the Old Testament, all right? Page 6, 5, 7, 8 in my Bible. Let's read it again. Meaningless, meaningless, utterly meaningless, says the preacher. I'm reading from the New International Version. Now, what's this guy saying? He's talking about life. And by the way, the book of Ecclesiastes is a sarcastic record of man. It's sarcasm. Let's read verse 3. What does a man gain from all of his labor at which he toils under the sun? Generations come, generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises, the sun sets, hurries back, and where it rises, the wind blows to the south, then to the north. Round and around it goes, everything on its course. Sounds like Shakespeare, doesn't it? All streams flow to the sea, and yet the sea is not full. To the place the streams come from, they return again as convectional rainfall. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. The eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear full of hearing. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There's nothing new under the sun. Is there anything of which one can say, look, there's something new? Oh, it was here already, long ago. It was here before our time. There is no remembrance of men of old. Even those who are yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow. Depressing, isn't it? I mean, this guy just wipes out all of your excitement about life. He says, whatever you think is new, it was here a long time ago. And people are going to forget you used to be here. Here you are, you think you're somebody, and the book says in a few years, they won't even know you used to be here. My. The only thing that is more tragic than death is life without a reason. Please write that down, every young person especially. The only thing more tragic than death is life without a reason. Having the what, but not knowing why, is cause for depression. And I think we all would agree on this. The greatest question in life is, why am I here? To me, that's the greatest question in life. Why am I here?